Help doesn't need to come tomorrow. That's why I'm here. And that's what you all need to understand, is the help is me. Happy Monday, everybody. We are heading down the pipeline of the end of July. We've got 2 full weeks ahead of us, and then it's done. We are halfway through the year. And the only thing that I know that's coming up at the end of this month is National Avocado Day. So there's your tidbit for the night. But I bid you hi and hope that you're having a wonderful day. Help me help. Final Fantasy XIV reached the numbers WoW once had. Gross. Help needs to come to Bourbon. I recorded it today, but I was too busy. I'd started the editor chopping up the police simulator. So that's pushed everything back a day. So I didn't have a chance to actually render it out. Too busy, too late. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I only have one computer, so I either stream or I edit a video. So can't do both. Too busy, too late. That's the senior version of the other one. Rendering really does just check. Yeah, and for my computer, it slows it down, and my computer loves to crash anyway, so. All right, we're gonna play some more Help Will Come Tomorrow. I think we learned some things last night. One, we learned that the tutorial is God Almighty. It's thorough, but it is very dry. We also learned that water is very important. I didn't really see the value in the snare of getting 1 food a day. I felt like that was kind of a waste. I feel like that maybe we need to make a push for tools more so to go hunting. I've still not figured out the timing mechanic. I must be missing something when you go out to look for stuff, but obviously what I'm going to try to do on this round, depending on who I get. Now, the only way I'll restart it is if I get the same 4 people. But don't lead bandits back to camp. Yeah, I think we kept the fire up. I had it like at 50% at some time. So maybe throwing logs on the fire is not the best of ideas. That was probably bad on my part, which is what led us to that. So, but we're going to give it another shot. We'll see what happens. I thought about, I don't know. I think we'll do passenger again, and we'll do, I don't even know what scenario that was. The wind, final showdown. I don't know. We'll just leave that on my random, I guess, again. So I honestly, it doesn't even got like a little thing telling you about this. So we'll just do passenger again. I struggled with that enough anyway. So random people, random scenario. Yes, we'll start a new one. We already know what's going to happen here. Boom. Can I skip this? Can I? It's not going to let me skip this. Really? Oh, there we go. Skip. Well, we definitely we've got one of the same people, but the other 3 are indeed different. So this ought to be interesting. I don't even know if I got my accent tonight. This guy looks British. We barely escaped death. Can you hear the shots? They're killing other survivors. That's German. She's a German person. This is a replay from Zaminsky Square. The Tsar supporters are opening fire on the proletarians. You're talking nonsense. They're just thugs or deserters. Don't talk so loudly because they'll hear us. We've run a long way. I think we can take a rest here and the snow will cover our footprints. No. All right. So yeah, this camp visibility was very high. Like, I think I had it 50%, so that was pretty rough. Too dangerous to explore today. So yeah, fire. Does anybody have any injuries? No. Thirst. So poor Vieira, poor Antonitsky. I need water. Oh, we can take care of that. All right, so I obviously want to get the fire going. We'll put her on unsnow detail. We'll build this campfire indeed. We'll get Mr. British chap here. Burke was... I wonder why he hates her. We'll have to find out. And why waste so much wood? Less is enough for me. What? That's just ridiculous. Why would you even say that? You all definitely need a fire. She's a team worker. This character likes to cooperate. When they perform an action together with another character, they increase their own and their comrades' morale. So I've noticed you tend to make the woman do a lot of the labor first. Listen! It's only to find her fine qualities and things. Sparing. This character has a chance to regain some of the ingredients from construction and development recipes. See, that's why we do this. Oh, he's a survivalist. This character has a chance to avoid a negative event during an expedition. Well, we know who we're sending out the most now. Let's do this water filter if we can. Oh, nice. She's focused. This character likes repetitive actions, and they increase their morale when performing the same actions in a row. All right. Short attention span. When this character performs the same action on the second or third time on a given day, they reduce their morale this way. Great. All right. Well, let's have her. Oh, she's out of points. Oh, that's right. She cleared the snow. Okay. We'll have him come over here and unsnow this. You definitely need a little fire toll. There we go. That'd be good. All right, we need simple on it. We don't have the needles for this. That's kind of rough. We'll have him unsnow this. Maybe we'll find some more needles. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Still don't know if it's enough though. No, 17 out of 20. Let's unsnow this area. I don't think we found it. Nope. That's unfortunate. There we go. We don't really get the action points to do it though. We needed 4 rags. Well, that sucks. Don't have enough rocks. Yeah, we need more rags. We are through the tutorial. We'll do this to block the wind. We're definitely going to have to go out scrounging. We need lots of needles again. And, messy. This character does not work precisely. The quality of their construction is lower than the credit of other. Oh, that's not good to have. Handyman. This character knows the makeshift. All camp structures built and developed by them have higher quality. Very nice. We will have. We got to get some charcoal. But we'll have him filter some water too, just so we have it. I don't think we can make anybody just lay here. Yeah. So they're gonna have to be tired for a day. What do we do now? Let's think for a moment. Well, there's nothing to really do. All right, that was a good first day. Waits for tutorial to pop up. No. So evidently these are really important. Let's seek a better shelter. Listen, I have an idea. The tracks on this section have been built recently, and every few dozen versts there should be a hut to work through, cutting down the railroad ties. Perfect idea. So we just have to explore that area within dozens of versts, right? Explore it yourself if you want to. If you raised a finger to do a decent job, you might know that it's worth checking the tracks. There are no loggers' huts by the tracks. But there are markings for the commissioners. The mile marking on one of the ties should tell us where to look for the workshop. Now you're talking, so let's check the tracks immediately. Such a forest hut will not be only a better shelter, but probably some equipment that has been left in it. Why are you just talking about it? It's the first night. I talk all the time, but nobody is listening to me. We'll do Anna's introduction. I'm cold. Get me out of here. Maybe you'd like some caviar. I beg your pardon? Haha, easy, miss. A bit of humor would do no harm in this situation. Humor? I'm frozen to the bone. Please do something. My poor Vera. She would bring me fur now, and she would brew chai with arak. But those butchers, oh my poor Vera, and Aunt Natska. Crying will bring them back to life. You should worry about yourself now. Why did we leave St. Petersburg? We should have stayed in the estate of Prince Yuzansky. Ah, Auntie, should have accepted his proposal. Okay. Who needs caviar? She's already a bit... Well, I don't know if she seems worse off than the other woman that was rich. I thought for a second that likable. This character is the soul of the party. Their friendship of others towards them increases constantly. I feel like braggart. This character loves to brag. Initially, they gain more trust, but regularly lose it during the game. It's because he's British, I bet. Humbug. Trust and friendship toward this character increase at first, but then they... Oh, man. So he's like good, and then he just plummets. All right, we kept all of our action points. Starveling. This character's hunger increases faster than others. Oh, no. We don't have any soldiers, do we? All right. So we need to definitely go out and get things. So we're gonna bring him and him. All right, so lots of stuff here. What is this? Loss probability. 5%. Expedition AP needed to avoid getting lost. 0 to 1. Every move on the map increases the risk for the expedition to get lost and can force its members to stay overnight in the forest. I don't know what the AP is. Oh, it's how many. Okay. Okay, it's tied to their action points. Oh, we've already found these. You get near the tracks. In fact, on some railway decks, there are signs that you've talked about earlier. You find information about the type of wood and date of felling, as well as names of the inspectors, sometimes even vulgar signs of the employees. Recent dates indicate felling west of the place where you are. However, felling doesn't have to mean the place where the woodcutters slept. They certainly cleared wood from the whole area, and they could have their shelter even a few verses away. Look for information on the workshop. There it is. There are the burn directions and distance markings on one of the decks. You must look for a workshop about a half day's march northeast. Okay, there's the charcoal. We definitely needed that. We'll have them return to camp. All right. I don't know if we got enough stuff. Ooh. No, we did. We did. We did. Okay. So we'll get the bed. We'll get a better water filter. I'm pretty sure we have the components for that. Yeah, the charcoal is what we needed. All right, nice. We'll have to find clay to get the other thing. All right, so here's what we needed to do we didn't do. This isolated bed. 2 people can rest in the shelter at the same time. And we have the materials. So this is definitely the improvement we needed to do. I know they're going to hate each other. I don't think there's no other way to change this, so we have to. I don't think we can cover it. No, we don't have enough wood. All right, let's we'll have her filter water. At 6 water is such a good thing. Oh, we could have done this. We don't have the I hate that it takes 2 people to do it, or 3. That's just... All right, we'll have... I can't remember who was tired. Were they the tired ones? Oh, she's got a hand wound. So we'll have her rest. We'll have him rest because we got to send him back out on the expedition. So we need to get the first aid so we can do the bandage. The medical tools. Her having that injury early on sucks. That is no bueno. Let's do Sir Edward's introduction. Bloody hell, what an adventure. Almost like 1910 when Azerbaijani fighters derailed my train. Or as on Wadi Hafla in 1902, only then it was the boiler that exploded. Have you participated in many rail disasters, mister? Gray, Edward Gray. Indeed, I've had many adventures. I try to avoid only those in which nobody survives. Ha 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 ha. We've done Alexei. Comrades in misery, fate has put us under a difficult test. I appeal, let us rise above divisions. In the face of danger, everyone, a frivolous aristocrat, a greedy bourgeois, or a dumb peasant, must unite and cooperate. Was that greedy about me? Today we say no to divisions, no matter if you vomited or... Oh. I thought I put my phone. No matter if you vomited oysters yesterday or cleaned up the vomit. That's too much. Woe to us if, at this critical moment, we give in to prejudices or expect special treatment. You, Alexei Rabinovich, certainly understand me, but there are black sheep among us. We must be on guard. That didn't help at all, trying to keep us from being divided. No joke, he was taking stabs at everybody. I wonder who he doesn't trust. Probably the British guy. That would be my guess. She didn't lose a point, though she's very... Oh, big hunger. Starvation? How? I fed them. I don't understand. All right. Yeah, we definitely got to go out and get a lot of stuff today. Plenty of needles. Yeah, so we'll hit these wooded spots. That area did not have a lot. The silent snow-covered forest fell completely silent. The dark green branches of old firs bend to the ground under the snow. From time to time, snow slides from the crowns, falls lower, and then the large, wide-stretching branches straighten, flooding the whole area with white, soft snow. All tracks can be seen well on this silver quilt. You can be sure that a musk deer or taiga deer have been passing this way recently. Try to track it down. You almost run into a musk deer. The animal immediately starts to run, but you are trying to catch it. The animal was luckier than you. It made several evasive maneuvers between the trees and was gone. Okay, so they didn't lose a point there, so... Okay, they did on that one. Oh, I bet it's when you go to places you've never been before. Get some eggs. These poison. I don't understand what the poisonous mushrooms are for. Oh, swarm of nasty flies. Great. Oh, if she gets injured anymore, we may lose her really quick. Oh, we got honey. That's amazing. All right, put that back up here. Get this oil. All right, return to camp. That should have been a great haul. Okay, so let's try to get this up. Oh, we don't have rat. Wow. That's okay. What about the makeshift? All right, so let's get we got to get this up so we can make the medicine for her hand. We got to make bandages. I hope we've got enough. Oh, he's a medic. That is a really big deal. Wait, we don't have enough rocks. Oh no, we got enough of this stuff. Let's put her here. We have to, because the other guy, I'm gonna let him make the one thing. All right, does that mean we have that now? We have 2 wounds. I feel like we didn't do what we needed to. No, here's the bandage. Oh, I bet we don't have the thing for it. So evidently he healed himself up, which doesn't make... That is so dumb. Why on earth would I wound dressing? Why would you do it yourself? That makes no sense. I don't understand that. I don't understand why that would be programmed that way. Like, why you would do it yourself. So now we got 2 major injuries. She's in trouble. We'll put these 2 guys to sleep. Then we'll feed him. That dude is always hungry. All right. Yeah, I really wanted to go check the one place up there, but we're just not going to be able to. We'll see. We'll see if she even makes it through the night. I don't think we got enough to make bandages. Dear comrades in misery, I don't want to worry you, but our situation is serious. We've seen this one. Given the weather and our current diet, we won't survive long without fresh meat and aspirin. We are at risk of scurvy, and simple cold will weaken our bodies. Pfft, aspirin? This damn German chemistry? You look like a scholar, so you know that primitive people lived without aspirin. And they died, not even 30 years old on average. Because of runny nose? Sometimes also because of scurvy. Must you be such a pessimist? Do you really think we'll all die? Everyone? I don't know. I can see the beginning of scurvy in me. Oh, my tooth, it's moving. It's moving because you've hit your jaw on the floor during the accident. The shock during the collision may have caused me micro-traumas, which will manifest themselves soon. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that too. The fact that we've managed to survive the disaster makes us think. I don't want to see the railway anymore. My dear, you don't understand me. I mean, we were extremely lucky to survive this hardship as the only passengers on this train. It is unique that we have been selected in a great attempt of natural selection. Have we broken any law of nature? I mean, the laws of natural selection can't be fooled, not in the long run. Since we live, it means that we have some features that enable us to survive. So now it'll be easier for us to survive rather than for ordinary people? Actually, yes. Although I will probably die of scurvy. I think that something will eat you. Your knowledge is almost equal to defeatism. Yeah, we'll do this. I bet that something will eat you, and it'll get scurvy. What is that? Oh my god. They're so snarky. I always wonder, like, all these things talk like scurvy, like happens like almost immediately. Scurvy. Vitamin C plays many different. It generally, however, it takes 3 months or more for symptoms to develop. Typically, signs of scurvy begin after at least 4 weeks of severe, continual vitamin C deficiency. All right, ooh. We'll give him the honey. Wow, that didn't even fill him up. Food is very dire straits on this run. All right. Okay, yeah, we don't have any. Okay, we've got to send a party out. I bet we don't have the thing to build this. No, we need more string. We need some other stuff. So string. So we'll send one group down here to the train. They'll be the ones who go close. You have no idea why someone would put a straw scarecrow in the middle of the forest. However, apparently, someone did. A surreal image of a silent idol slumbering under a coat of snowcaps doesn't make you feel good. Maybe it's a scarecrow, you say to yourselves, but where's the field that it guards? Walk away, disassemble. I'm gonna disassemble it because we gotta do stuff to survive. The forest idol was assembled from dry wood, which will definitely be more useful in the camp. There we go. We got some rags, so that will help. They're out of points now, though. Oh, there's not gonna be anything here. We've already done it. Yeah. All right, return to camp. Bandage. All right, let's should stop the bleeding. I hope. You have to do the wound dressing act? Are you serious, game? She's also shivering. Ooh, chance to recover AP. That would be amazing if that happens. Go ahead and make blankets. Oh, it takes all 5 of those. Oh man, but the shelter looks pretty good now. Alright, I guess I could send them out, but they cannot go very far. Maybe they'll be lucky and catch something. Try to run up and... In the shades of spruces on the banks of the forest stream flowing down, like a thin trickle of steep slope, you see a musk deer, small taiga deer with bizarre fangs. This is a great opportunity to bring some fresh meat. Wait, the bizarre fangs make me think... Wait, is that how they look? So is it a musk deer? Oh my god, they look so ridiculous. I've never ever seen this before in my life. Evolution played a cruel trick on them. We're definitely gonna try to run up and catch it. Oh, I knew we were there. Who would have thought? Okay, take that, and then we'll come back home. We don't want them to stay out all night. He's tired, and I'll put her in there. Oh, wait. Because she's cold, so him in there and her in there. Let them rest. And we'll see what happens. Edward and Betty. Do you think they will come back? Ooh, the bandits? Are you afraid? No, I'm just talking, thinking what I would do to them if I had my loyal Betty with me. A woman is supposed to defend you? This is my shotgun, a loyal companion from the African savannah. Unfortunately, I carried it with me in my luggage. Wait, what if my chest has survived? We have to check that. Such faithful companions come once in a lifetime. Comrade Mauser. A real lady. Alexei Rabinovich, I can see that you have been watching me for some time, as if you'd like to ask me something, but are embarrassed. Uh-oh. Yes, dear lady, you are right. Well, my sleeve rips off, and I wonder if you would be kind enough to sew it on. Excellent joke. Have I misheard what you said? This is a very bad joke. Despite our situation, do not forget that we have not become barbarians. Please do not burden me with physical work, especially for your own needs. Oh no! Well, sorry for such an impudent request. I'm not angry. I'm just wondering where you get ideas about the customs and skills of women in my class. You must have read too many romance and adventure novels in which every woman must be like Penelope. Everyone in this group can be useful. Well, first of all, I was hoping that everyone in this group would prove useful and contribute something to our joint efforts. And I thought that during your extremely diversified studies that you at least came close to the theory of tailoring. Tell you the truth, during my stay in St. Petersburg, I considered studying light engineering for some time, fascinated by the mathematical beauty of formulas needed to calculate the consumption of materials when sewing clothes on an industrial scale. Good God, that was just a joke. I didn't know you were interested in tailoring as well. Just in theory, and that won't help me repair my sleeve. That was a bit much. Hey, Zero. Alright, we need to make a V-line for the house up to the northeast, and then we need to go search for that gun. God, they're so much hungrier on this. All right, water, 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 water. They're killing me with this. They eat so much. All right, can we get this up and going? The answer is no. All right. Oh, we don't have any. We don't have the canvas. Okay, we got to send one group south. We'll go check for the gun. So we'll send him and her to go look for that, and hopefully they can find stuff on the way. The car in which Sir Edward was riding did not get damaged much during the disaster. Who knows, maybe the chest with Betty is still standing intact on the shelf under the ceiling. There were two entrances to the Englishman's compartment, one from the corridor and one leading from the outside. The corridor is quite exposed and crossing it can attract the attention of the renegades, but the door leading directly to the compartment in the south side to get to would have to circle the car with a wide berth. We'll round the car. It was a good decision because the less visible footprints you leave, the less chance that the renegades will learn about your existence. It took a long time, but you reached the outer door, compartment number 3, and opened it without much effort. Several torn chests and bundles are scattered in Sir Edward's compartment. The thugs had to look through all luggage before. The oblong case in which Betty traveled lies opened under the window, and there inside a broken Russian Mosin. They probably don't expect it in the camp, but you have to take what is there and evacuate before you get the attention of the renegades. You also tear the curtain and a piece of upholstery off because they will definitely be useful for construction of the shelter. So we got a broken rifle, but we can repair it, it looks like. Let's take all we can here. They had a good, that was a good load they just got. All right. Let's see if they can get this built now. I really wish. Metal workshop. I thought that I saw. Oh, here's what we need to do next. Okay, we can make an axe and some other things. Oh, he's a butcher. This character has a chance to regain AP or more when skinning animals. That's kind of creepy. Snowshoes. We don't have enough hatchet. Cut stone. Oh, that sucks. We'll make a knife, though. Yeah, we don't have enough string and stuff for that. All right, okay, expedition. I don't think they're gonna have enough to get up there, but we're gonna try. He already lost one. Oh, there it is. You reach the place indicated by the woodcutter's markings. Further north, the road is blocked by a rocky cliff from which an avalanche probably rode down quite recently. So I don't think these are all random. It looks like they're the same. You decided to go down the covered valley. Probably a makeshift road led here, which was used by construction workers. It is possible on one other side of the massif there is a river harbor while heavy equipment was unloaded. Unfortunately, the pass is now full of snow, frozen earth, and broken trees. At the edge of the landslide, you could see the remains of a wooden wall and overturned chimney. No one would rather stay here for the night. You approach the ruins. It looks like an avalanche. Let's search the remains. Digging a landslide can be dangerous, but what is not dangerous? You check. Let's see. Wow, we found 2 logs. All right. Gotta get some food in him. All right, so rest the 2 dudes. Oh wait, I should have, I don't know if I could take him out of that now. Okay. Let's have him. Make another bandage just in case. We'll try to make the teapot tomorrow. That should help. Her hand wound is gone. We'll have to get him to work on that tomorrow. Man, this first 5 days of this have been 10 times worse than anything that we did before. Can we add more wood to the fire? I can't stand this cold anymore. Tell you the truth, I was thinking about the same. That's unreasonable. If we burn the wood, will we be warm for one day? And what will we do tomorrow? We're in the woods. Wood is everywhere. But most of it is soaked. Support her. Let's find dry then. It's Siberia. We need to warm up to survive. If we light the camp up too much, we'll get the attention of these butchers. We have to be careful. Careful? You wanted to say frozen to death. Listen, we can seal the shelter or take care of the palisade in the morning. That way they will protect us from the wind. You still have the strength to swing the hammer? I have no feeling in my hands. Complaining will do nothing now. We will expand the shelter in the morning. I'll take you at your word. Seventh penny. Mr. Edward, what kind of lark is it with this rifle? After the conversation, we expected an elegant gentleman hunting rifle or elephant shotgun, and in the meantime, we risked our lives for some leftovers. Yes, but this is undoubtedly a peculiar matter. I drowned the first Betty in Lake Victoria, and the second one I had to abandon fleeing from the swarm of wasps in Mazul. Wait, there are a few of them? What is your definition of the word faithful? There were actually 7 of them. Betty is a transitional name. I got used to it and I call all my long barrel weapons. The previous Lee Enfield was stolen from me in the Moscow hotel and I had to buy Mosin for the road because it fitted into an old case. Probably one of the thugs was disappointed when he opened a decorated case and found such a piece of junk inside. It's possible that someone broke Betty on his knee or it suffered during the disaster, but it's nothing. The lock still works and the barrel holds the line. If I had a comfortable workplace, I could restore Betty's splendor. Without ammunition, it may serve as a toy pistol at most. Let's not lose heart. Maybe someone will be found when we search the wreck. Yeah, the food, Toe Panzer, that's gonna be, we're gonna have to make that transition. I wanted a hatchet. I don't know where to get cut stone though. All right, everybody, we've definitely got to get his hand sewn up and get him some food. Night is coming to an end. The morning wind brings cold and moisture. Oh, great. In the distance, the deer roaring finally stopped. When you get up, sleepy as always, you find Alexei in an unusual position. He clears the snow on all fours under the medical point. They must be here. They couldn't have gone. What's the matter, Alexei Rabinovich? Do you have a screw loose? Not this time. Help me look for St. John's wort. There. The bearded man takes out several stems with yellow flowers from under the wooden bed triumphantly. Hypercum perfumatorum. I found a dead bundle a few days ago, but I forgot to tell you. Fortunately, it laid in warm in a shady place, so the flowers did not begin to rot. At this time of the year, we will not plant it anymore, but I suggest making an infusion or an alcohol tincture. Tea will be great for colds, and a combination with vodka, it will chase away the melancholy. Alexei, in combination with vodka, everything chases the melancholy away. Oh, that's interesting. Do you have any articles on this topic? Oh, only empirical research. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take a little bio break, go stretch the legs, get something to drink, and then we will take care of our people. We probably need to filter some more water today. I've got to figure out where to get cut sewn, and we need to do the hand wound, get him to work on that. And then we'll go from that. Our quality is kind of down on some of this. Ooh, the quarantine point's in rough shape. So I wouldn't mind upgrading the palisade to an actual palisade if we can. And it looks like we have the ability to do that, but we need to check on the stuff. Making the campfire cook thing too, I put that off. So we will look at that when I get back. So hold on tightly. If you aren't supporting SKS on Patreon yet, what are you even doing with your 2021? If these July Patreon supporters were a school bus, I'd have to sign a permission slip before riding them. Nicholas Absher, Azure Rain, The Least Expected, Critias, Zachary McKinley, James Matisse, and Party Commissar.